When you're applying to help musicians to support your creative activity, you'll be asked to complete a full budget to show how much your activity will cost and how it will be paid for. Having 100% accurate prices for something that might be happening many months in the future might be difficult. But as with the rest of your application, please try and be as realistic and accurate as possible. Our panel will be looking to see that you have fully thought through the financial side of your plans. So here's a few pointers on how to complete this section. First, you need to demonstrate where the money from your plans will come from. Start with the amount that you're asking Help Musicians for, before indicating other funding sources, including personal income you may be contributing, or other grants you may have received. Use the notes field to tell us if these funds have been confirmed or not. For instance, if you've applied for another grant, but you don't yet know if you've been successful, then please let us know. Once you've completed this, you will know your full budget if your application is successful. Then you need to tell us what the money will be spent on. Our panel will particularly want to see which parts of your spending plans will be covered by Help Musicians. This section will vary in length depending on what kind of support you're applying for. You may be looking for support for some skills training, in which case you may only have 1 or 2 lines of expenditure. For larger plans, such as recording and releasing an album, this section will be much longer. We want to see indicative costs of each stage of your activity, so think about costs attached with things like studio hire, paying musicians, PR campaigns, research projects, or photo shoots. You will be asked to identify the funding source for each of these, so we can understand which specific elements of your activity will be supported by Help Musicians, and which are coming from other funding sources. There is also a notes field where you can provide us with further information. For example, let's say that you'll be needing to hire a studio for 5 days for £1,500. You'll put this cost in the amount field. Then for item, you can tell us that it's for 5 days of studio hire at ABC Studio. If you want Help Musician support to cover these costs, then tell us in the funding source field before using the notes section to give us any further information you might find it necessary to tell us. Writing a budget might be a brand new thing for you, so if you need any further help, then please check the Help Musicians website, tweet us at Help Musicians UK, or contact us on creative@helpmusicians.org.uk.